Oke teman-teman, kembali lagi bersama saya di Rinando Panjaitan live stream game in PC. Terima kasih sudah stay tune di channelku, terima kasih sudah menonton dan selalu tetap stay tune di Rinando Panjaitan. Arigatou gozaimasu, ganbare ganbare yo. Terima kasih. Semoga Anda menikmatinya. Arigatou gozaimasu, ganbare ganbare yo. Nisatsu. Oke, siap Bang Kamaludin. Mantap Bang, mantap. Gampang ya kan, gaskan langsung. Ranked match. Kita ganti dulu bajunya. Kita buat dulu dia dari Wes Birong. Oke, kita tunggu siapa penantang kita pertama. Dia adalah
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Nails the timing and stings them. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Throws him to negate the block. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered to come from the brink like that. What a comeback. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? And charges forward. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws him. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Max SA gauges. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this rate and fold. Nasty blow to the back of the head. Going in, a super arm. The Savage Tiger Raid connects. Doesn't miss a beat. Zoning with a low tiger shot. What a finish!
Iya.
Player
Okay.
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
Main
themselves a
tadi.
streak.
Cocok kali.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Balance from above. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Saw that low heavy coming. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Strings it all together. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them. What's next? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Anything could happen here. KO!
Ya.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Ada sih Mai Bang.
Everything up until now
Cuman
and everything from here on out
lebih
is so vital.
lagi mau naikin si Sagat aja.
Player 1 has the life advantage. Scrapping it, springs forward with the drive rush. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What's the next move? Anti-air drops him. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Will we see a drive impact? Burnout!
Iya.
Protect the tempo of the match ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fire.
Nice.
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Connects with the throw. Player 1 betting it all on the drive rush. Confuses their drive gauge. Rattle and throws them. Both are ready to pull the trip drive rush. Huge chance after that wall spike. Player 2 with the rhythm forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Forward rush. Player 1 throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 is in a very good burnout, but they may have a plan. Flatlines them. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. We're knocked him out of the air. Rushes that off and keeps going. Takes the chance to hurt him. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Sticks the combo. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO!
Kapak dia kan?
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Box him with a target combo. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Hits him with a stop and pop.
Yeah.
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Tiger Nexus to start something. Player just goes for it at this range. In there.
Wih, mantap ya.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Crunchy Tiger. How did they read that throw? The low heavy block. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Oh, combo. Let's go. What now? Player 1 is in a very good, huge chance after that wall splash. That's gonna cross that off.
Kasih Tiger Cloud dulu ya kan?
Unreal! Tiger, more fuel to the fire. Hook him up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player betting is all on the drive rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Low heavy, but no go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Amazing! Yo! Critical art now? Could we see a drive impact here? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Zoning with a low tiger shot. Gotta do better than that. Threads the needles. Player 2
Sagat.
really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
9.000 baru. Setelah itu apa ya? 9.000 ya. Setelah Platinum 5 apa ya? Diamond atau gimana? Oke. Kita tunggu siapa kali ini? Mai.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The low kick connects. Hold your breath. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 1 sets the tone with that win.
Halo Bang,
Let's see
Salma
if they can
Maulana.
keep it up. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Nice toss-up. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Nice tiger note. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going.
Nggak dapet ya?
Kagero no Mai. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing, which brushes that off and keeps going. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption. This is gonna hurt. What now? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Nick, oh my god, they just choked it up! They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They got him! A fireball at that range?
Naik dengan sendiri kan.
Player one,
Saga.
oh, let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Oh, with the throw. Throws him down. Player one with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Had the radar up and running. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Sticks the combo. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Takes the trip. There's the impact. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they to beat it up with a combo into super? Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Picks up the counter, experiencing burnout. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on. Just goes for it at this range. A quick breather. Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Sets up with the jump in. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Halo Bang Anden
Looks
tuh.
like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up, knocked him out of the air. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Side switch and crowns him from above. Player one is in a very good spot now. A jump in. Both look to take a win here. What's next? Forward rush. The flames lit at 5
Iya.
but Nick comes off the tank and scores the win.
Aku baru nih. Baru apa
Gotta
nih bang?
hand it to both of our fighters. They put on
Oke
a
Bang
real
Dewa.
fight for us.
Masih
It's
sama
not
bang.
over yet. Best believe it's time for that run.
Oh, skin
What an
baru.
opening statement there. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Player one chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. Both fighters' drive gauges are
Yoi
empty.
bang.
Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a finish.
Ew.
Great meat on the life gauge there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Jump. Sneaks in above. Breaks the block with a throw. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. Player two holding on to the springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breather.
Fokus fokus.
Player
Siap.
two is dominating this match. You've got to be mindful. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Are we gonna see the lows blocked? A super art. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open with a fireball. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the low. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. You've got to be mindful. Absolutely relentless. Target combo into both sides getting ready. Here comes comes a big combo. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Throws him. Looking for a setting it all on the drive rush.
Menang lah gua Tiger Cloud.
Is a comeback still possible?
Yo.
Putting it all on the line.
Siap bang bro.
Didn't hesitate
Fokus.
going for the kill with that
Ini bang.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 made some
Sega.
smart moves there. Great.
Oke, kita tunggu lagi siapa yang akan menjadi penantang kita selanjutnya. Mantap jiwa. Oke. Now. Jamie?
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their
Kasih
A game
Tiger
to the
Kuni.
table. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Wow.
Puts one in the pocket. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage.
Menangkan bre, siap.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them. What's next? What's the play here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Knockdown. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink. Gets them.
Lawan Mai tadi. Yo.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks with a medium kick. Checks him with the projectile. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Vic uses the gauge for a super arm. The Savage Tiger Raid connects. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Goes for the rush. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink. Still slugging it out at this range. In with the luminous. Checks with the low. Sets up with the jump in. Big drive gauge pivot here with little life
Ulti
left.
pasti. Nice.
This is gonna kill. No doubt or not. What a finish.
Bang, aku akhirnya sampai di platinum. Susah banget, beda banget jauh sama gold
This is
permainan.
the final
Jauh
round.
bang.
Expect to see some
Kalau
fireworks.
platinum jauh bang, kayak mana permainannya. Apalagi nanti di atas lagi bang.
Go into the air. Who's
Lebih
going to
mengerikan
steal
lagi
this
bang.
win? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Tiger Cloud.
Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. This is the time to believe it and whip. They're wide open. Boots them and takes a drive rush. What a
Oh.
finish. Woo, I
Sagad.
need to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Ya udah bre, kalah lawan Boti mabuk. Ya elah bre, kalah. Oh, enggak lah bang. Menang kita nih. Kalau bisa jangan sampai kalah kita ini bang. Gaskan tuh sampai di atas platinum apa nih? Aku lupa aku. Diamond kayaknya.
They're all fired
Ini
up.
pun JP
We're
malah
almost underway.
mainnya lawannya. Main apa terus dia? Main belakang.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Kan?
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 with the life lead. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Big counter. Beats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Let's see how they have down to the wire. Cleans up the
Harga diri
round,
soalnya,
ending it with a
betul,
powerful
Bang.
drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling, mixing it up with low tiger shot. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Nice tiger note! Gets carried to the corner, grabs and throws him away. Knockout springs forward with the drive rush. A drive impact could end it all here. Hits them with a stop and drop. Rebound?
Mantap.
Very slick with the combo. Checks with the low tiger shot. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Crunchy tiger knee. A real test forward rush. What a finish!
Ya,
This is the final round. Expect to
betul
see
lu
some
harga
fireworks.
diri banget ini.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Target combo into nothing stops this train.
Bisa
Player
dapatnya.
with confidence. Gets the counter hit.
Kena tiger claw lah kau.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Tang, tang,
Tiger's
tang.
caught its prey and is about
Watashi
to
no
sink
namae
its
wa
fangs in. Get ready,
Misatsu.
because this is gonna be vicious. Just the Chiroga
Tung.
rip. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact? He uses the teleport. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Noticeable, there's a burnout. Throws him. I can't believe it rushes in. A single hit but drives him back, misses. Throws. What now?
Iya.
Are done.
Pas peti-peti mie itu.
Was
Ku kasih lihat tiger
definitely
keni
sweaty
itu.
during that
Iya
close
kan?
win. Rushes
Oh.
down the opponent to impose their will. Nice tiger note. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player one has the life advantage. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The grab misses. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player one needs to use the cut of the KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Iya.
Grabs them with the embrace. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Checks with the low tiger shot. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Baits them and goes in for the hug. Both fighters experiencing burnout. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Will we see a drive? Springs forward with the drive rush. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Nice time! Uses the gauge for a super art. The Savage Tiger Rain hits! This is gonna be brutal! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the sets up with the jump in? If the drive impact doesn't work. Closing excellent block. Face, knee, knee! Flatlines them. Player one
Kalau dia
brings
nomor
it
berapa?
home.
Siap.
Let's see if they can build themselves
Doli
a
ya,
streak.
Oke, 18.000.
Here comes a new
Cenggir,
challenger.
cenggir. Cair, cair.
Two of the biggest land
Cair lah.
monsters are about to get it going.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Throws him down. What's the play here? Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Goes for an overhead. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Surprises them with a drive rush. Hold your breath.
Gak kena.
Player one chases them down. Gets a crucial back throw. KO. Player one takes the round
Berarti
like
bre
a thief
lawan
in the
member
night.
sungut
What
lele
else
kau.
can they get away with?
Yo, Iwan.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Tiger Knee to the sternum. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Turns it up a notch and sends them to springs forward with the drive rush. Crunchy Tiger Knee blocks it. They block the overhead and a quick breather. A drive impact could end it all here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. On for the critical large. This is going to hit for a critical large.
Sigan.
Gotta imagine what not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't use any. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Well-timed command throw there. Knockdown. Player 2 has the life lead. Starts off zoning with fireballs. An aggressive attack. What are they thinking here? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Ups the damage on the big play does it.
Keluar apanya, Pak? Drive-nya, Pak?
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws him. What's next? Springs forward with the drive rush. Digs in deep to get that
Tiger
drive.
Claw lah.
Both fighters have a full. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. It's drive rush to keep it going. Checks with a low tiger shot. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? They back the opponent into the corner, closes it with a classic corner throw. We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods? Good decision with that throw. Gets the throw, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that spin forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Setting it all on the drive rush. That back throw was huge. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Brave headbutt. Player 1, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Face, meet, knee. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Back to the court. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Drops him hard. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. You need guts to pull that off.
Mantap dia, mantap.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. High Tiger shot to try something. Double lariat, and now Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. And they convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Big play.
Kalah kita, coy.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They block the overhead and...
Masuk selawan dia, bang. Nakap-nakap itu.
What's next? Player 2 chases them down. Nice Tiger Knee! Knockdown and... Crunchy Tiger Knee! Will Weast springs forward with the drive rush. Rushes that off and keeps going.
Apa, coy?
Punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in? No, put that away. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Ooh, you never know what's looking to plant him with a pile drive. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if...
Aduh, kalah kita coy. Ya, kita tunggu melawan kita selanjutnya. Maklum bre, oke siap bang.
Now, find a new rival.
Ken.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and
Baru
are
menang,
raring
Jack.
to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Satu kali jumpa jangan kalah biasa itu.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uh-oh, falls short. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Iya. Coba.
Player 2 with the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The super armor does its job. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Gets the jump in. Gets it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Tiger knee to the sternum. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Gets the throw and continues on the offensive, experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Flashes. It's a good spot to use the super. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Connects with the throw. What'll happen? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh my god, they did just what they were after.
Lutut dia jadi sakit dia.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gotcha. Combo with the target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Life lead opens up. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Player 1 needs to hold out until they're KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tiger knee to the sternum. Fires a tiger shot. That drive impact doesn't get through. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient, experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Blake looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super.
Saksikan pukul atas, mantap.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. That's a counter. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the blocking that drive attack isn't going to work. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Oh, there's a burnout. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? takes the chance to hurt him. Backs them into the corner. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's the play here? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Shoots off a fireball up close. Knockdown. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. The quarter makes it, brushes that off and keeps going. A drive impact could end it all. And a super activation. Looking to score from in there.
Janganlah sampai kalah
Player
kita.
1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Tiger knee to the sternum. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Throws him. What's next? Springs forward with the drive rush. Nice tiger nose. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They'll drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Both fighters are raring to go. Still plenty of time left. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Drops them from the air. Big game flow. Oh, they're in the corner now. Drive rush. Drops that off. Do we see a drive hit back here? On Reef almost a massive tiger down. Amazing. Crowns him from above. Dragon Lash. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, burnout. Do they mean to do that? Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Player 1, nothing stops this train. Face me deep. Ugh, take a seat. Who's gonna take it? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. What a statement with that fireball. Zoning with a low tiger shot. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. They didn't take the throw.
Kau pikir bisa kalah gue dengan kayak gitu lagi? Maafkan saya, Ken. Yo, kita tunggu siapa yang akan menjadi lawan kita. Oh, oi.
Now,
Jamie?
find a new rival.
It's okay, let's go. Wait, dia
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Oke. Ya menang yuk.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. Low heavy. The impact gets blocked. Jump in, finds the mark. Charges in with authority. Knockdown. Goes for the fireball. Bops him with a target combo. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Drive rush. Gets in their face. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life Eagle brings out the super art.
Kasihkan tendangan Tiger Knee, hancurkan.
Will we see a drive hit? Alright, what's coming up next? Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 picks up the first
Sekarang lawan
round.
bot itu kalau
That'll
sudah
give them a psychological advantage. Lands upon his
Yeah.
for the first hit. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Tiger knee to the sternum. Dashes. Hits him with a stop and pop. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will we see a drive impact? Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Opts for the free flow kick. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Hanging on for dear life. KO!
Oh, bisa.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Mixing it up with low tiger shot. It charges forward. Low heavy. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Their spacing is Tokotsugeki to the face. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Cross that off.
Tiger Clown.
Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you? Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Hit them with a quick low kick. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Come on. Come on, Jamie. Are you afraid?
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Backs them into the corner. Gets the throw to side switch. What are they thinking here? Sticks the combo. Down to the
Iya,
wire.
itu tadi ya. Not yet,
Decides
katanya.
to buff up while they can. Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? In a dire situation, they drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 chases them down. A drive ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Crunchy tiger knee. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. From upstairs! Opts for the free flow kick to put that away. Knock that drive rush to keep it going.
Fokus.
Risky up close scrap still going. The drive impact doesn't work. Player and whip. They're wide open. Crunchy tiger knee. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This at least is one finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Excellent block. Drive rush to keep it going. Still plenty of time left. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 in dive. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's that drive rush? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. That corner is starting to look scary. Turns out. Ooh,
Nggak
the
kena
drive
tadi,
impact
Bang.
in for a punish.
Kacau.
Player
Dikit-dikit.
1 may be able to pull a fast one. This can lead to some big
Iya,
damage.
Bre.
Okay, here we go. No change of plans. All the throw connects. I can't believe it. Back to the corner. Are we gonna solid anti-air? Wall flat into the guard break. Who's gonna take it?
Is.
Awesome! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crunchy tiger. This is the crushes that off and keeps going. The quarter makes it
sekarang
hard
lapangan
to
curang
escape.
semua segala
What'll
hal.
be the setup here? All right. Throw whips. Hits with the overhead. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Their drive gauge is not filled. How will they start their approach and mount a comeback? No more drive gauge. Adds on Getsu. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Getting tipsy, drive rush to keep it going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Jump springs forward with the drive rush. Were they baiting them into that? Nice tiger nose! What'll happen here? Oh, says no to the impact. Drive gauge charges forward. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Checks with the low tiger shot. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A drive impact could end it all here. Hits him with a stop and pop. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Super hard to show up what a PhD fighters can do. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners.
Yeah.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Practice. Walala. Sabi ni?
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Kasih kan Tiger ni.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Still slugging it out here. Trips him up. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. The jump in is denied. Picks up the win with the counter hit.
Dikit lagi Diamond. Siap lapan bang.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. They were right to be on guard there. An electrifying dash. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player burnout activates. The throw missed. Thunder dash hits. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. A drive impact could end it all here. KO.
Thank you bang
Well,
Strik.
listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in.
Sup-
That was a
suhu.
decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Shows the overhead. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Still slugging it out here. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Taking stock. No more drive gauge. Nice tiger nose! Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. One combo can end this round right now. KO!
Ya walaupun gue ngasih
Takes the round like a
tipis-tipis.
thief in the night.
Ya gara-gara
What
itu
else
itu
can they
bang.
get away with? Tiger knee to the sternum. Who's going to start things off? Hits him with a stop and pop.
Gara tipis-tipis ini jadi tebal bang.
They switch
Kayak
ends the meter.
wafer kan bang,
Looking for a
tipis-tipis,
third return.
makin banyak lapisannya
Sagat's got his
jadi
prey
tebal
in his
ya kan bang.
sight. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is in a blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What'll happen here? Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use in there.
Tiger knee-nya
That's what
siap
happens when you
86 bang.
capitalize on all of your chances.
Untuk combo pakai Tiger knee aku
Right
agak
back into
masih
the
itu bang.
rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, looks
Masih
like
agak
they're
kurang
waiting to
bang,
see
masih
what the
belajar-belajar lah
opponent
bang.
wants to do first. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Trips him up. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner. Big counter. Sticks the combo. The jump in is denied.
Thunder Dash hits!
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Uses the gauge for a super.
Kasihkan.
Savage Tiger Rain
Tendang
hit!
halilintar.
Oh, they can't ignore that
Okay.
composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 with a good start to the fight,
Sagato.
but can they keep it up?
Face, meet, knee!
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Grabs them, jumps.
Kok kena ya tuh?
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Will we see a drive impact? Smart play with the throw. Their will to win is really being tested here. In there.
Efek.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Kena.
Viper looking to separate
Udah
Medulla
tangkis bawah
from
ini.
the gut!
If you want to be a pro, you gotta remember to always clean up every loose end. Can they make the most of this? Player 1 and eats it. What connects with the throw?
Dapatnya terus.
Okay, here we go. That corner is starting to look scary.
Zoning with a low tiger shot!
Jump! Drive, in fact, misses. They are not getting close to each other. Low tigers! What now? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Tiger kening.
To show off what a PhD in flying can do for you! The Tigers
Kasih
are
kanan,
afraid it's about to
kasih
take
atas,
it crazy.
hancurkan, segala
Get
macam.
ready because this is gonna be vicious! Face, meet, knee!
Mantap.
Get that back
Sagato.
because that fight was
Kemarin sempat win streak 10 kali, langsung naik 1000 gila sih. Gua kaget. Aku mah betul dong. Jadi mana aku mau di Kibero. Oke, kita harus belajar juga cara bermain Akuma.
What are we going to see
Diamond dia
transpire between these
20.000.
fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must.
Ntar kalau lu udah diamond, mabar kita. Abang awak siap.
All right, first round. What's going
Oke bang, mohon bantuannya lah bang.
You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
Oh iya bang.
Takes a trip. Their life is looking
Aku
critical, and they can't
kemarin
rely
kan
too much on drive.
ya
Gets
nggak pernah win streak sampai 10 kali ya kan.
Takes the round like a
Tiba-tiba
thief in the
kemarin,
night.
wow.
What else can they get away with?
2000 lah dapat bang.
Dashes forward. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Risky up hook springs forward with the drive rush.
Ih,
what's
bisa
this?
dapatnya.
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're going for the super art?
Savage Tiger Rain
Kok
hit!
skill 2?
Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gets the counter hit. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Oh my, just what they were after.
Semuanya
Last
rambutnya kok
round,
putih.
people. Both fighters gotta go all in.
Udah tua
for
dia,
this
Bang.
one.
Headhunter coming up!
Crowns them from above.
Unreal! Oh, putting the cherry on top!
Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Player 2 can't. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. What that drive rush? Player 1 still has punish
Saksu dia.
reaction. test some nerves here. Sees the overhead coming. The drive impact doesn't punish.
Wow.
Counter finish.
Masing-masing karakter punya warna beda-beda. Siap, 8 bang.
Really had to fight for that one.
Pilih tuh, Bang.
No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick hit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Impacts a no-go. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner sweep. A drive impact could end it all here. Player one in there. Player
Salah,
one
salah.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They block the overhead and spends the gauge on the hits them with a stop and block. Risky up-close scrap still going. That comp springs forward with the drive rush. Going in, mixing it up with low tires. Player two will look to apply pressure. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this
Kasih
super art is
combo
going
to
to
like.
kill or not.
Yang gimana tuh bang?
Taking no prisoners. This is the final
Karena
round.
pakai modern
Expect
aku,
to see
yang
some
combo yang ku tahu ya gitu aja bang.
Goes for the knocked him out of the air. Gets the counter hit. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Crowds him from above. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Connects with the throw. Player one, drive rush. All in with the rush. That combo finishes
Auto
it.
combo like.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Yang pakai apa itu bang? Kalau kita tutorial.
Training. Prep for end. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a failure in a sound of depression. Alright, control. I learned all my
Mana itu bang? Auto combo like. Command list. Ada di command list itu bang. Yang kaki bawah. Yang ini bang. Aziz combo coba. Itu bang. Yang ini. Nah itu. Oke siap. Siap bang.
Here comes a new challenger.
Siap 86. Assist combo warna biru bagus buat adu frame sama musuh. Siap. Ya betul bang. Thank you bang. Tiba-tiba kenapa putus ya? Rengkek met. Siap 86 bang Ostrek. Suhu. Aku ngeliat Bang Ostrek kemarin. Wah, apa ya? Changli ya bang ya? Kalau nggak salah ya bang. Kalau merah lama nih mesinnya. Betul. Siap.
Challenger.
Oke bang, siap. 86.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Itu lu bisa nyari musuh di praktis.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Bisa bang.
Goes for the low kick. Gets the counter. still slugging it out here. Goes for an overhead. Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford springs forward with a drive rush. That's not gonna hit. They need to rely on their instinct. Wraps it up with a decisive
Kartuin,
combo.
siap. Lapanan na bang.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Crunchy Tiger Knee. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 holding experiencing
Iya.
burnout.
Itu gua kan.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Check with the low tiger shot. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Sets up with the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Taking chunks out of each other here. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all
Jadi
over
biar
the
lo nunggu
super.
sambil latihan TV. Ya betul bang.
One bit about it.
Sebelumnya aku kayak gitu sih bang,
Good
seringnya.
presence of mind to pull the trigger. Wall splat into the guard frame. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. The overhead denied. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be
Ya
reckoned
bisa
with.
bisa.
It's
Bisa.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Next up, I can't keep track of these corner switches. Taking stock. Big counter. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Yo.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Brushes that off and keeps going. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Nice counter. Both fighters planning to bait out the attack and get the punish counter. Oh, it's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Went for the chip kill. We're going into the final round tied up.
Saking
Which fighter
cepatnya
has it best to drag out the
begitulah.
win? Knocked him out of the air. This can lead to some big
Tiger
damage.
Gelau.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Takes it all on the super. Not shy one.
Masih pas.
Nothing stops this train.
Kok pas sekali lah. Putih.
Fights back with authority. Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, hip knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna pump the brakes on the impact? What a finish!
Iya.
That was catch as can as you're gonna get in the
Ayo
fight.
lagi lah main.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Going old school, crossing over with the target combo. The low heavy is denied. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is just about out of drive ammo now. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout.
Ini sih takut
What's
aku.
their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 needs to hold out until they're... Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. Hits with the overhead. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Knockdown, brushes that off and keeps going. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Still scratching
Tiger Claw.
control of it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
Apa
Now the
sih?
gauge right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Hancur kita.
Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home.
Better track training. Rangers Hut. Forgot.
JB.
Shall we begin then? Been trying me. I learned all my lessons.
Now. Gak mau join grup komunitas SF Indo bang? Ah itu bang, aku gak ada
Oh, looks
pula
like these
channelnya
two
bang.
have more beef than a Philly
Gak tahu
cheesesteak.
pula aku dari mana dapatnya bang. Kalau ada abang punya apa, boleh bang.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 has the life lead. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far.
This will hurt.
I can't keep track of these corner switches.
They can't squander this punish counter chance. Nice tiger though.
Takes a trip. Good job.
Gua kasih
escaping that
link di
dangerous
komen mau.
corner.
Boleh bang, siap
Plenty of
86.
space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Both fighters are
Coba
weighing their
input
options
depan.
and looking for an opening.
Check the low
Depan
tiger
heavy yang warna merah.
One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't use any more
Coba
drive
input
without
depan
finishes
heavy yang
with
warna
a
merah.
throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll
Yang
want
mana
to
bang?
keep the ball rolling.
Itu bang.
That's a counter.
Wih banyak
Next
juga
round
ya
is
bang.
beginning. What's gonna happen now? Box him with a target dog. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something?
mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Zones with the fireball. A quick breather. Will we see?
Just goes for it at this range. You're about to see why this move is called tiger.
Ntar aja pas di practice. Oke
That time
siap.
has come for his opponent.
Play it forward rush. What are they gonna do? Drive rush. Mar sees the overhead coming. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact.
Iya.
Show him what a PhD in fighters can
Kalah kita
do
nih.
for you.
Looking for the check. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Zoning with a low tiger shot.
Yang untuk modern bang.
Headbutt.
Oh, denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Rattle and hums with a tiger.
Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both fighters drive gauges
Malah
might
gue
be
yang
burned
dapat.
out. Will this super art do anything?
Iya.
Player
Selesai.
two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Salah.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 has the life advantage. What are they thinking here? No good up high. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were
Oke,
baiting
Bang,
their
kita
opponent
cobaan
to
dia,
make
Bang.
a mistake. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Jumps? Gotta be careful, brushes that off and keeps
Jadi
going.
nggak cuma shuriken kuning.
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. They got the meter for a drive impact. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on
Tiger
deck.
Claw.
The winner will be the one who manages it best. Ends the meter.
Malam Bang
Looking for a
Mandance.
good return.
Closing it out
Shuriken
with a
kuning. Jadi
super
gimana
art
Bang?
finish.
Oh ya bangun
Nice
terus
and
ulti
smooth.
juga.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Bisa Bang pakai apa aja yang 1 2 3.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a
Oke
streak.
Bang. Coba
How
nanti
is
Bang.
this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The jump in catches them. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Nice tech. The low heavy hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big play does it. Player 2 on the board first with the win.
Mungkin
They'll want
input
to
dua
keep the pressure
tombol.
on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball.
Inputnya
Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. How much
Iya.
damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Hah? Dapat
Player
gitu.
1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather.
Just goes for it at this rate.
Going for the conclusive kill with that super.
Ultinya input 2
What a
tombol.
move.
Itu gimana Bang? Kan ini kan aku modern nih Bang. Kan ada juga combo si Sagat yang gue tengok dia pas uppercut dia nendang ke
Player
dinding
2 brings it
di atas.
home.
Itu gimana
Let's
tuh
see if
Bang?
they can build it.
Dua tombolnya di mana nih Bang? Taung. Segitiga barengan sama bullet. Itu Bang. Itu kan skill 1 tuh. Terus kombonya maksudnya gimana tuh Bang? Yang tadi Bang bilang ada combo lebih sakit pas punish. Ada armor Bang, running grabnya Jenggif, hati-hati. Siap Bang. Terus sama yang ulti 2 pencet belakang. Yes, terus sama yang ulti 2 pencet belakang. Gini. Yo. Coba settingan ke Punish Center. Kok nggak bisa start ya? Bentar ya Bang. Nggak mau dia. Nggak bisa start ya. Nggak tahu tuh. Nah, terus settingan kemana center. Yang mana nih Bang? Punish Center. Ntar nunggu Soalnya lagi nyari musuh. Geser. Setting blocknya ganti. Ini block all. Block count. Block first. Random. Counter. Oh, block counter. Pencet counter. Oh, ini. Always counter. No block. Oke. Always punish. Salah. Pencet counter. No block. Pencet counter. Counternya itu always punish. Always counter. Atau always punish counter. Nah. Oke. Sip. Terus apa nih? Coba pencet bullet pas combo. Nah, itu. Terus langsung auto combo merah. Bullet. Nah gitu, tapi jangan di spam. Oh, jadi gini. Gitu. Gitu maksudnya, Bang? Bullet biasa, jangan pakai auto terus. Baru pakai auto. Tas. Nah gitu, tapi jangan di spam, ada timingnya. Coba lihat lagi. Jangan tap. Ini udah bulat aja nih, Bang. Bulat biasa, jangan pakai auto. Coba merah depan. Itu bulat depan. Oke, itu Bang. Lihat combo lagi maksudnya. Oke, siap. Access combo nih. Nah, lotu. Terus lanjut pakai combo yang lu biasa pakai. Kombonya lu. Bukan command list. Kombonya lu. Ini, Bang. Depan merah. Gitu. Gitu, Bang. Depan merah, auto combo merah. Nah, ya memang kayak agak lebih, kalau kelihatan sih lebih banyak sih. Oh, siap. Terus yang kalau itu, Bang, yang dia upper, iya, ketengok banyak berkurangnya. Siap. Buat punish itu maksudnya yang kayak kalau udah kuning dia, Bang. Oh, siap, bukan. Oke, siap. Siap, Bang. Wow, udah make optimal ya. Terus yang itu kan ada tuh bang, pas gitu kan, pas uppercut dia nendang lagi tuh di atas. Itu gimana tuh bang? Bangun-bangun kan biasa shuriken kuning. Siap. Bisa lu pilih pakai ulti. Oh. Shuriken kuning uppercut. Terus ditendang. Pas kayak gitu ditendang bang. Terus pas di atas dia gini lagi. Nah gitu lagi dia ditendang ke dinding bang. Gimana itu banyak bang? Jadi bang lu bisa input tombol ulti manapun. Siap. Nggak cuma uppercut kuning. Nah terus itu gimana bang? Kan dia kan udah uppercut nuh, nggak ada sagat gue. Oh oke saya bang. Iya ya, banyak ya bang. Siap. Jatuh dari musuh, kan lu jatuh. Nggak ada sagat gue, kan lu jatuh dari musuh. Bukan gitu maunya gua. Gimana ya? Yang diangkat ke atas tuh, gimana ya? Wake up super ya. Lu bisa ulti pas bangun-bangun. Main aja pakai combo tadi. Wake up super ya. Cuma siap lawan anak bang. Ya karena kulihat kan, wah ada combo nih, pas di atas juga ngeri juga ya kan. Gimana dia tuh gitu loh. Tapi oke siap bang. Coba bang buat musuh lakukan heavy knockdown baru abang ulti saat berbangun bang. Merah atau combo merah. Siap itu. Punish. Siap. Siap bang. Ini nggak jalan lagi nyari apanya, nyari lawannya. Hehe. Dah nggak usah bang, emang enaknya Discord kalau ngajarin. Dah nggak usah. Dah nggak usah bang, emang enaknya Discord kalau ngajarin. Siap bang Strik. Aduh, nggak usah keluar tadi, bisa dipraktis. Iya bang, cuman apanya mati bang. Mati dia nyarinya, nyari lawannya di rankednya itu bang.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Kita coba ya bang, nanti.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive game. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Tiger knee to the turn.
Gets him. Player 1
Bisa di
takes
on
the
the
round
practice
like a
kok.
thief in the night.
Bisa lu
What else
nyalain
can
di
they get away
praktisnya,
with?
nggak usah. Oh gitu. Aduh. Gua keluar mulu lagi ngidupin kayak gitu-gitu. Thank you bang. Nanti coba.
From up above. Denied. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 has a slight life lead.
Mixing it up with low tiger shots.
Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball.
Peppers them with a psycho blitz.
Goes for the rush. A quick breather. They return to center stage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2, oh, what's
Kalau
this?
stream bagusnya memang nunggu match the break. Betul bang.
Great opening here. In there.
Jadi bingung aku.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Ya.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Goes for the surprise rush in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. That was a solid anti-air. Gets the jump in. Eats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Trying to read each other here? Holds out with the block. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip.
Crunchy tiger knee. They've got the beater from hits them with a stop and pop.
This match will be decided on how they looking to impress.
Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the pin. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player brushes that off and keeps going.
This is gonna be bad news.
Player 1 chases them down.
Hit them with a one.
Gave for a super arm.
Oh man, better look away because when Ed's training in the chamber, they can get very hot.
This is a
To
turn
work
that
out.
springs forward with the drive rush. Execute K.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 2 will look to apply forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of help from
Hits them with a stop and pop.
Oh, here we go. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Amazing. That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Turns out.
Tiger Clown.
Is a comeback
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
for
tak
him.
beruntun
It's gonna
kakinya.
be enough to kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 was
Saga.
an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Get ready. Hit them with a 1, 2, 3.
Apa terus ya?
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 down to the wire.
Oh iya, pas mus loncat lu ngatasnya pakai segitiga depan, nanti keluar uppercut. Siap-siap bang.
Deal some damage with that quick combo.
Kadang itulah bang,
Well-timed corner switch.
lupa-lupa aja.
Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Great
Cuman yang
work
itu kan,
finding
Bang.
the opening.
Ya,
The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Does a good job of pushing back. Gets him.
dia pendek apa jaraknya.
The first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes, springs forward with a drive rush. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Savage Tiger Raid hit.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Gotta be going on the offensive. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The drive impact instant charges forward. Uses the target combo as a filler. Excellent block. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. The low. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hole. Where is he going next? That corner is starting. There's the counter we wanted. Player 2. There's a burnout. Gets the counter hit and the win.
Thank you bang Ostrik.
Player 2 was an absolute.
Training. Rangers Hut. Survivalist.
It's my time to shine.
Journey started young. Super hard.
Pencet start. Ntar pencet bagian mode open matchmaking. Start. Terus pencet bagian mode. Mode. Enggak. Oh, open matchmaking setting. Oke, siap. Siap lah pananan Bang Ostrik. Thank you, Bang. Mantap jiwa. Waktunya lebeng. Pakai combo gua tadi. Gini kan bang. Sap. Watang. Itu kan bang.
Now, find a new rival.
Wah, ini ada Janggit.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Nice. Job.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. blocks the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Jump in finds the mark. No good up high. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is a real back and forth match for Siege. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Not shy with the grab. The big play does it.
Siya bang?
Player
Dati po
1
nago.
on the board
Sabi
first
sila
with the
takot-takot,
win.
di
They'll want to
tangkap
keep the pressure
bang.
on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Nice tiger though.
The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Both fighters planning something?
Nice double lariat.
Jumps?
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A super art? They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. But
Jangan lupa lu
executing that
cek
plan
komen
is the
live
key.
streaming lu.
Taking no prisoners. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Gimana aja bang? Gak ada bang. Gak ada tuh bang.
How is this rematch
Yang
going to play
linknya
out?
Bang kirim.
Are we going to witness a blow up here? Blocks the low heavy. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged.
Ntar masuknya, oh siap.
Player 2 has used up all of
Pada
their
tiba
drive
juga komen grab nih.
How much damage can they
Iya.
deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Nih,
Reads them. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to
Nah, kan?
KO. Player
Gua komen
1
di live
takes the
ini
round
pas
like a
udah
thief in the
selesai. Ya.
night. But what else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver.
Guts, target locked and scoop. A quick breather, going on the offensive. Full SA meters on deck for
Hancur lagi Denny.
hoping for a good return. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the
Kalau
board.
mau atasi Zangief bang, ganti karakternya betul. Kadang aku lawan si Zangief enaknya pakai itu Mai, kalau nggak Mai aku cuma. Siap Bang Freak. Mai, oh Yuri. Ya JP pun resek juga mainnya. Grabnya bisa dulu lompatin. Siap.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be
Nah,
exciting
juga
to see.
bagus. Kita kasih Tiger Queen.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punch.
Okay.
This can lead to something very big that they can capitalize. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Combo with the target combo.
Kena.
Decides to buff up while they can. Scrapping it out up close. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count in there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with the projectile.
Mixing it up with low
Mana
tiger.
lu?
Still very early in the round.
Tiger knee to the sternum.
This is the going on the offensive. Barely blocks the jump in. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They were right to be on guard there. A quick breather. Saihasho? Player 2? There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now.
Tyson Dankai Raku. Playtime's over.
That felt good, didn't it?
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Saihasho to start something? Life lead is there. Sees the overhead coming.
Both players all have passions out the cage right there.
Still alive? Still alive? Sideline zone.
Sorry bang, belum bisa
But
buat
here's
kombonya
the
tadi.
final round. The real fight starts now. Open with the jump in. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Nails it.
Rattle and hums with a tiger knee.
Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2's over in a flash.
Mirdong dia, mirdong.
Player 1
Bingung
gets the
dia
win
mau
in a
ngapain.
convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
Tiger Nexus to start something.
The super armor does its job. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. The combo's there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Man perfect siap.
Did well to get adds a little super juice into this combo for more
Itu gunanya praktis bang supaya dihafal
Their
di,
super art
di
gauge
belakang
is running on
kepala.
empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match
Betul
plays out.
bang.
Life lead opens up. And a super activation. Looking to score
Tuh,
some
tuh,
juicy
kasih
damage.
tenang.
They saw a path and they took it.
Nangis dia wah.
Player 1 takes the
Ayo.
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2. Wait, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Gets the throw and continues on the offense, experiencing burnout. Going in, smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Crunchy Tiger Knee won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive Tencent.
Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
Is it time for pleasure?
Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same.
Player 2
Can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
big gauge lead here.
Wall splat into the guard break. Savage Tiger Raid hit. Things are about to heat up.
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Zoning with this and leaving some big damage. Loads up above. Excellent block.
Where's he going?
There's a flatline zone.
Oh my god.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. The low heavy is denied. Tiger knee to the sternum. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Burnout is triggered. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets some. Player 1 takes the round like
Nah,
a
aku
thief
di
in the
menit
night.
120
What else can they
atau
get
2
away
jam
with?
itu aku udah selesai bang.
Caught in the cross-up. Saihasho hits him with a stop and block. Connects with medium kick. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Will we see a drive rush to keep it going? Still scrapping for control of the space. Saihasho to start something?
with a low tiger shot. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Amazing! Oh my god, they just choked it up! The drive gauge is screaming!
Tiger
for
Claw
it.
lah.
What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our
Sagato.
fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Oke, kayaknya ini sekali. Oke. Now.
Find a new rival.
Ada Keno.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Good anti-air. The low heavy hits. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 with the life lead. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. A drive impact could end it all here. Traps them in the Nexus. The jump-in is denied. Burnout activates. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh god, this is tense. Mixing it up with them in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. High step kick. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they Topsy's out of the quick dash. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Medium kick hits. Oh, snap kicks. They were right to be on guard there. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Quick dash in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Where is he going? And eats it. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super.
Tiger Claw lah.
Putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super.
Masih atas.
One bit about it.
Oke.
Could we see a drive? In fact, nothing stops this train. The Jinrai? Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Gotta do better than that. What's next? Player 2 has the super kick. There's a drive impact. That corner is starting to look scary. Oh, Kong gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Low Tiger attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Charges forward. Blocks the low heavy. They block the overhead and on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Oh, snap kick sends them spinning. Life lead opens up. Oh, burnout triggered. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a trip. Traps them in the Nexus. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player
Mudah-mudahan
1
tidak ke
takes
comeback
the
bang.
round like
Siap,
a thief
terima
in
kasih
the
bang.
night.
Kayaknya kelihatan
What
jago.
else
Iya,
did they get away with?
jago dia bang.
High step kick.
we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? They got to make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Barely blocks the jump in.
Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning.
Their spit charges forward. Quick overhead, but it won't work. Medium kick. What's next?
Fights back with authority.
A real test of nerves here. Back to the court. Wall flat into the drive frame.
The savage
Abangnya
Tiger right
yang
here.
comeback malahan.
It's gonna be brutal.
Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. Outline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? Low heavy. Drops them hard. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Scuffle. Oh, here
Aduh.
Keeps cool and locks them out.
That corner is starting to look scary. Medium kick into. Here comes the corner pressure. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Sees the overhead coming. Oh my god, this fight has got the perfect read.
Turning it right up with the
Iya bang,
super.
nyaris.
Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. Ooh, what a
Ish.
smart throw. Amazing. Dangerous range here.
Face, meet, knee.
They can't get hit here. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Matchnya kayak
What
gini
else can
bikin
they get
lagi
away
main
with?
fighting game, betul bang.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Things are slowly going on the offensive. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Grabs and throws him away. Drive runs to keep it going. Going in. Manages to block. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 will need to play it conservative. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Is this gonna kill?
Wah.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Yuk, aku kayaknya sekali lagi main ya bang. Baru aku udahan untuk hari ini.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oke, Zangief, ayolah. Harus bisa kita lawan si Zangief. Si
This isn't
Zangief.
about just winning the
Apa ini?
match. Pride
Oh,
and bragging rights
Transformer
are at
ini.
stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
Menang lah bang, lawan Zangief. Itulah bang.
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Takes a trip.
Bisa dapat di atas.
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they do. That slight doubt is all it took.
Lawat tangkis ditangkap.
Player 2 picks up the
Lawat
always important
tangkis
first
corner.
round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Reads them. Target
Santai
locked
kali
and
dia.
scoop. Player 2 has a slight life lead drive rush to keep it going. Was hungry for the grab. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the
Dah,
chip. Looking
selesai.
to plan him with a pile drive. It's too much.
Dia hebat baca bang. Iya.
Player 2
Ngeri,
took no
ngeri.
time to finish that fight.
Ini harus menang ini. Ayo, gak usah kau tengokkan nafas hidungmu. Ayolah, jengis. Ih, lemah, takut. Ya, kabur dia. Sekali lagi lah. Mau loncat ditangkap, enggak loncat ditangkap. Iya bang. Kacau kali mau lari dari dia. Yuri lagi. Kalau bisa bang nonton match profesional bang untuk referensi. Iya bang, aku tonton Bang Boncan.
Our
Bang
fighters are ready to
Boncan.
get down to it. So let's start the match and see
Yang
what these
pemakai
warriors
saget,
are
Bang.
capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets the counter in. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off.
Iya.
Knockdown. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player charges forward. Feeling out the skill, put that away. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drop.
Dipikirnya awak kena terus ya kan.
Player 1
Ya, aduh,
always
aduh.
important first
Yuri,
round.
Yuri.
Will want to keep the ball rolling.
Ini tiger keni ni sama.
Gets the jump in.
Kena rupanya.
Next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we
Nak
get
aku
into the
itu
next round.
tiger cloud.
Nice tiger note! Avoids getting stuck in the looking to impress with this super. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Going in, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Meets them air to air. Still slugging it out at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback? Wow, critical. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a love
Selesai.
Closes it out.
Ma.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Yurinya suka perka juga. Iya.
Opens with the fireball. Wow, reads the
Ah,
counter
Yuri gitu
attack.
jangan ada perkanya.
Nice tiger note. Excellent damage on that. Goldflip reads the jump in perfectly. Knockdown. Here comes the victim. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Unleash tiger cannon. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2 throws them. How long will this offensive assault continue? Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train. That corner is starting to burn out. Jumps.
you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there.
Mana pula
Great
ini?
game.
Comeback dia.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Nice tiger note.
Stick springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the life advantage. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The throw misses. Big low reaching heavy. Sticks the jump in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there.
Kita hancurkan apanya itu. 3 win streaknya.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Denies the low heavy.
Kopi kira aku terus kena.
Going in. Big throw.
Tiger knee to the sternum.
Looking for a chance.
Pressure terus bang, tapi hati-hati 2 perkat.
Breaks the block
Siap.
with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
Drops him hard. Knocked him out of the air. Both sides. What a finish.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round rushes that off and keeps going.
Tyson Dankai Raku. Playtime's over.
That got good, didn't it?
Make smart use of the game.
Ooh, what a smart throw.
Headhunter coming up. Turning it right up with a super.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. And forward rush. Throws them. How long will this offensive assault continue? Amazing.
Back to the connect with the 10th inning.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's over.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing.
Oke lah, abang-abangku sekalian, teman-temanku sekalian yang sudah menonton, terima kasih sudah stay tune di channelku. Kita jumpa di besok pagi lagi, di besok hari. Tadi kita berada di Platinum 4 di 17.000. Sekarang kita udah di Platinum 5, 18.285 Sagat. Terima kasih. Fokus penuh bang. Kena uppercut terus. Iya bang. Aduh. Besok kita perbaiki lagi bang. Sambil belajar lagi kan bang. Yang masih boncan. Oke. Terima kasih buat sama bangku, Bang Manda, Bang Ostrik, dan Bang Dewa. Dan yang lain lagi juga Bang Kamaludin, Bang Dianto. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare ganbare yo. Mi satsu.